Testing 1, 2, 3. Testing 1, 2, 3. All right. We're on a little bit early. Doesn't hurt to be earlier than late. They finally shut off the loud music. And, John, join me in the booth here. I am joined. This is Suresh Chawla here for some playoff soccer for Pill Academy. I am joined in the booth by the one and only John Benuzowicz, Mr. Media Arts, Mr. Everything when it comes to live stream here at Pill Academy. John, thank you for everything you do, and welcome to the booth temporarily while Don's not here.
Very temporarily, as I look off into the parking lot and I see...
Oh, he showed up. He showed up.
This 100-foot shadow. I don't know how he does it.
Well, I'll tell you one thing. Yeah, he's a 100-foot shadow. You know, it's a big game when Don Brock shows up early. Wow, huge game. John, the last time we were in the booth was last week, and we had a barn burner here in Greenwood, Mississippi. Pill Academy winning the West Division title in the regular season with a tremendous come-from-behind victory over Bio Academy. Was that one of the most exciting games you've been a part of?
That was not only one of the most exciting Pillow Academy sports I've seen in my 6 years here. That was just one of the most exciting games and finishes I've seen in anything in as far as I can remember. That was an absolute classic.
It really was. It really was. After 4 minutes in the contest, Bio Academy scored a quick goal, and after that, it seemed like we were getting so close, and literally, what was left in the game? A minute, 2 minutes, 30 seconds? I mean, what was it?
According to our unofficial clock, which doesn't stop at 2, it was under 30 seconds.
30 seconds.
So
Avery Howard scores a goal to tie the game up, and 2 overtime periods of no scoring, and then go into a PK shootout where we fell behind 1-0 after the first round, and we had 3 girls score 3 straight goals, and of course Lauren Hodo was just spectacular in goals, stopping and stifling the Bio's team and winning that thriller in the crowd just running on the field.
There's no keeping them off the field after that.
Yeah, and it was a great turnout. We expect, if we win, and it's a Tuesday, we expect a good crowd here for this playoff game, and where Pillow Academy is a favorite to go ahead and win. We expect a huge crowd Thursday. There's going to be a lot going on campus on Thursday from what I understand.
Right. Junior varsity football, their last home game, last game period of the year. We got volleyball, their last home game, and hopefully our soccer last home game before the next week.
Well, speaking of junior varsity, the varsity broadcasters up here and junior varsity John Benuzowicz, hand that headset aside to the one and only H. Donald Brock Jr.
What's going on, Suresh?
Buddy, you know it's a big game when you show up actually early and not 1 second before the start of the game.
And you know I'm actually wearing Pillow Academy colors, unlike your blue and black or whatever you got going on here.
Hey, check it out, the big G. I got the Georgetown logo on here, man. I'm representing.
I don't know if I've ever seen a Georgetown shirt.
It's nothing to talk about. The last time they competed in anything was like 1985 when they won the basketball championship. Patrick Ewing and the boys back in the day, but haven't competed in much since then.
Hey, man, postseason soccer.
Yes, sir.
This is exciting. What a beautiful day. Look, after city council, I went home and thought about putting on shorts, but my experience from last week is still, I'm going through post-traumatic stress.
It was cold.
So I threw on some jeans. It's warm now, but
it's going to get cold after a while.
I don't trust it, yeah.
Hey, in keeping up with the forecast and all that, I figure about halftime I'm going to put on this members-only jacket from the 1980s right here, and it'll get cold over here.
Has that got a zipper on the upper arm?
All the way down, with a zipper on the upper arm. Yep, yes, sir. So we got the members-only jacket. It's not a members-only jacket, by the way, but anyways, I'm prepared. You know, is it my imagination, or is it always windy up here?
It is. Well, you know, we're 500 feet above the action looking down.
With a pole sticking in our way here,
maybe 15 feet up.
Yeah, as John zooms in on the pole. Thank you very much. Well, welcome to the broadcast. We're trying to get some updates at 5:30 today, 30 minutes before the start of the Pilla game. Bio Academy is playing at Heritage, with the winner of that contest taking on the winner of this contest in the semifinals. So we are playing Starkville, and you wanted to say something?
Yeah, no, let's ask for updates. We every once in a while have some bio folks, and look, they're probably as curious about our game as we are about theirs. We think we're probably on a collision course for a rematch of last week's just instant classic in a shootout. So if you are a bio fan or know or can keep us up with that score, my number is 515-1214, and Suresh?
662-392-5150. That's 392-5150. And I have the sense to mention the area code, Don. You know, you have to dial the area code now to call me.
Well, I figure if they're from Cleveland, we share an area code.
Yeah, that's true.
Folks are pretty smart over there. And if you're aware of that game streaming, either by Heritage or Bio, please let us know, and we can pull it up and keep up with it.
Yep.
But we'll keep you up with the score here, obviously. Would love to know that score.
You know, Don, I remember it seems like yesterday, 4 years ago, was it 3 years ago, we were entertaining Starkville in a quarterfinal game, and all we were anticipating was the great matchup in the semifinals versus Lamar, just like we're talking about now, possibly with Bio and all that. And we played a team that we had dominated in the regular season, Starkville Academy. And you remember what happened there?
I do. I'm not going to relive it with you.
He did not elaborate. So we're about to do the prayer here, followed by the national anthem.
Dear gracious and heavenly Father, thank you for this day and for the ability to play this wonderful game of soccer. I pray that you will keep both teams safe from injuries in this game. I also pray that these teams will have good sportsmanship throughout the game. I thank you for everyone's safe travels here, and please grant them safe travels on the way home. I pray both teams will play to the best of their abilities, and that they play this game not only for their team, but let them play it for you. I pray all these things in your Son's holy name. Amen.
Don, I figured you'd be exhausted. You think about it, you had that 3-hour contest on Thursday that you had to do the live stream broadcast for. Huge competitive football game on Friday. Well, it wasn't really that competitive versus Bio Academy. And the exhaustion of the Grove, and then that instant classic that we had Saturday in Oxford, Mississippi between Ole Miss and Kentucky.
Yep.
You've had a couple of days off to kind of recover.
Man, I've seen some. Yeah, I've been very pleased with my athletic events. For the last 3 or 4 days, for sure.
Yeah, the results went really well on all three. Let's not jinx it now. Let's.
No doubt. Yeah, Rebels ranked number 9 now. Mississippi State jumps in the top 25. Delta State undefeated. Sports are alive and well.
Did you see
in the
that,
Magnolia State?
Did you see that Delta State score? It's like 70-21 or
was
something.
Was that
Valdosta State, a national
who
power?
Used to be right. Very much so.
Yeah, 70 points, man.
So if Miller A. Ranch tuning in, he'll be happy to hear us mentioning the Fighting Okra.
Yeah, well, I mean, that's unbelievable. Put 70 points. I mean, who do they have playing? Is Willie Totten playing quarterback and Jerry Rice at wide receiver?
Satellite world class.
Tons of fun on the offensive line. Doing a little circa 1984 reference there that people would really enjoy. You've had a busy few days here in sports, and you
had both your kids home from SMU and Georgetown over the weekend.
It was fantastic. Enjoyed a little bit on Friday night, the Pillow football game. Then we headed on over to Oxford. Sorry, Paul Lyon, but we headed to Oxford. And
I don't know if Paul's tuning in. Paul, if you are, take up for yourself.
Yeah.
Paul's kind of checked out.
Yeah. Paul's a busy traveler. I noticed in these playoff games now, we didn't have the player introductions beforehand.
Right. It's usually a little more formal. But, look, we welcome Starkville Academy to Chazzy Moore Field. And anybody tuning in from the greater Starkville, Oktibbeha County area, we'll be over there Friday night.
Yeah.
But glad you're joining us. And if you want to chime in, caveat emptor, buyer beware. We are homers, and we're Pillow Academy fans, so we may seem a bit biased. We try to be unbiased, but probably won't work. But, yeah, shoot us a text, 662-515-1214 or
662-392-5150. Please text us. Let us know you're watching. Really excited as the game gets underway. And there's an immediate steal by Elise Howard, but she turns the ball over, and it's going to be Starkville with the ball.
I do see Avery starting back on the defensive line.
Yep. You know, she's the anchor of that defensive line. I think she plays defense unless we fall behind or it's a competitive game. We need a goal quickly. She's got that athletic ability to look at that play right there. She's got that athletic ability to create havoc on the offensive side. I used to refer to Caroline as a walking mismatch, Caroline Brock as a walking mismatch, and now Avery Howard has taken that mantra here at Pillow Academy. It's just very difficult to stop one-on-one.
Yep. Notice number 16 here for Starkville has got a big cast taped up on her arm.
Yep. Yeah, that's true.
I assume she will not be handling the throw-in duties from this side.
Exactly right. As Weems tries to put pressure there, but Starkville controls the ball. You know, we played one time in the regular season. We played on the artificial turf over there in Starkville, and it was tough. It was 0-0 with about 22 minutes left, and then we scored 3 goals in the last 22 minutes, ironically, after we lost power to the live stream. As there's Hodo.
Howard Alderman just snuck up behind me like a ninja. Didn't even see him back there.
Go figure. He's eating Cheetos.
Is that from this box that was left out here since Thursday?
I think so. Those are Howard's from last week. As we're joined in the booth by the one and only Kruger Chula superstar himself, Howard Alderman.
If they weren't before, they are now sun-baked, Howard.
They are. If you hear chomping or slurping in the background, Howard Alderman is in the house.
He's a one-man commercial for the concession stand.
Yeah. Howard will be really excited to hear that halftime interview is going to be with the one and only Kruger Chula superstar herself, Mignon Hodges. Coach Mignon Hodges will be our halftime. She will be verifying Howard's many stories about tractors on gym floors back in the day.
Well, I know one thing she's going to brag about is the new Stribling Gymnasium, which I took a tour of last Friday, and it blew my socks off.
Wow.
It is going to be amazing.
Wow.
And I said it feels like a junior college campus. It's going to be the pride of MAIS.
That's incredible. Well, it's going to be the host court for the state championships, the MAIS Academy 4A state 5A state championships.
Nice takeaway by Hodo.
Hodo playing on the outside, gets the ball over to Yasmin Martinez. A little give and go, but she turns it over.
Now, Yasmin has not been getting the start, has she?
She has been getting the start against in the game against Bio. They were not as she's more of a physical player, and Bio had tremendous speed.
A lot of finesse,
yeah.
Well, the senior has had a great senior year, plays both volleyball and soccer, so I know they have a game at Hillcrest tonight. She chose the playoff game with soccer, apparently.
Yeah. Good for her. It's a playoff game, so yeah, absolutely.
Yeah. You would think that takes priority.
Martinez there, centering the ball over the middle. Oh. She couldn't control it. Here's Elise Howard, takes a shot with the left foot, not much on there.
Yeah, she kind of held back on that shot a little bit.
Yeah. A Howard person holding back. When does that happen last?
Never. Matt at the buffet at Pizza Inn, maybe.
He doesn't hold back. He's lost some weight, though.
I know it. I saw him earlier today. I had to buy some new spectacles. I'm blind, and I saw him at Walgreens.
Looking good. Yeah.
I know. Suresh all svelte.
Yeah, well, keep on calling me svelte. Just don't talk about my lack of calf muscles. That's all I ask you to do. As there's a foul on, looks like it's going to be a foul on Elise Howard.
Maybe Elise, yeah.
Go figure, a Howard girl with a foul.
I can't believe it. They're normally such wallflowers.
0-0's the score as we're 4 minutes into the contest. Again, this is Academy Division II, the quarterfinals of the playoffs. First-round matchup versus Starkville Academy. Pillow Academy defeated Starkville earlier in the year 3-0 at Starkville as the ball is taken away.
And, you spoke about this turf, and I guess that's new.
It is.
The last time I was there, we played at the park, on
on grass.
barely grass.
Yeah, it was barely grass. You're right. Oh, it is beautiful out there now. It's like $1 million. The facility is great, but I'm not sure it was $1 million, but it was a few $100,000 to build that artificial turf field over there. It's beautiful, absolutely wonderful.
And that's where we spent many Thanksgiving or Christmas break at the, what was it called?
Frostbite.
The Frostbite tournament.
I completely forgot about the old Frostbite.
Man.
As the ball.
It earned its name many a day.
I see Molly Downing gets the start on the defensive line. It's Molly Downing, Elise Howard, Allie Beck moving to the center. She's usually on that right side. And on the left is going to be Macy Lamb. I talk about Lamb for a second here. That stop she had against Bio late in the game, down 1-0, might have been the play of the game.
And because her mom heard me and us bragging on Macy's speed, catching up with that pretty much open shot, she sent me a picture of Macy's ankle because I was shocked she was getting around so well because I had heard she had a basketball twisted ankle.
Mm-hmm. Pretty graphic photograph.
Yeah, look, I'm going to show it to you.
Wow,
that's that day.
Can we get that on camera? Can we?
I don't know.
Let's try. Let me see how it looks on the monitor right there. Look at that foot right there. Wow,
Macy Lamb's foot that day, and they taped it up, and she played like a stud.
Well, that looks like Jim Quinn's foot with the gout.
Oh man,
I'm sorry.
You're not going to get that lower interest rate now.
Ball's going back and forth. Downing with a nice stop there. This
so really only one shot on goal so far, right? By Pillow, that kind of slow roller.
Yeah. But here's Skeeter Weems, a little left, a little right. Takes a shot from the outside. Nice stop by the Starkville. Oh, a little bounce there. A nice play by the.
And who was two? Who was that crashing on the goal?
That was Campbell Williams. Campbell Williams gets the start on the left side. Campbell's got a great left shot. She scored a goal against Starkville in the regular season game, the final goal of the 3-0 victory. It was a great play by Campbell. I've always said Campbell, there's a premium for left-footed stars, and she's one of them, as we're going to have a corner kick.
First one of the game. And Campbell's a junior?
Campbell is a junior this year. She does a great job.
And her sister decided not to play soccer.
Yes.
I'm not sure when she hung it up, but she was a heck of an athlete.
She was.
They all got it from Beth Williams, I'm sure.
Definitely not
Steve.
the daddy. Definitely not the daddy. Got Elise Howard with a corner. Got to watch for Avery Howard coming over through the box. Elise Howard puts the ball up. It's going to be headed in by, it's going to be a shot by Skeeter Weems out of the air. And, folks, it's 1-0 Pillow Academy. Beautiful corner kick. Goes over some players, and Skeeter Weems taking the ball out of the air. And I'll tell you, man, 3 years ago when we lost to Starkville, I hate to keep on harping on it, we didn't score a goal. Well, that jinx has stopped.
It all started off the turquoise foot of Elise Howard, and thought it was going to be headed by Hodo, but then, like you say, Addison Weems, Johnny on the spot, knocks it in for a 1-0 lead with 32 minutes to go here in the first half.
So Starkville behind 1-0, huge. It's so good to get that first goal early. It really is. Are you getting any updates so far? Or?
No, well, just my niece, Romney Brock, apparently is senior night for prep volleyball. She's an all-star.
Oh, that's fantastic. Congratulations.
Romney McLeod, I should say,
yes.
Named after my wife, Romney. But Romney McLeod at prep is one of only two prep volleyball all-stars. So I've told Brooke Kimmel to look for her.
Well, that's awesome because Brooke's going to be there. Oh, what a season she had.
And Hodges.
Oh, Hodges, Avery Hodges. Yeah, both
Mm-hmm.
Brooke and Avery are seniors, are they not? Yeah.
They're both all-stars.
Yeah, both all-stars, so they have to be. Yeah.
That's what I'm trying to tell you.
Yep.
Yeah, that just kind of inadvertent handball there that popped up there on Alderman.
Yep, Alderman's in the contest. I don't know who came out, but Alderman's in there, and it's going to be a free kick by Starkville. Nice crowd piling in here, Don, for a Tuesday. Good-looking crowd as Pillow Academy's up 1-0 for those of y'all just joining us. Addison Skeeter Weems with a beautiful shot out of the air on a beautiful corner kick by Elise Howard, and the score is 1-0.
Yeah, Elise just put it exactly where you want a shot to go, just to be dangerous. Get it in there with our athletes, and they did the rest.
Yep. Got a text message. Oh, wow. Just 1 second here. I got a message. Hey, D Haynes, Bio Academy baseball coach. I heard you're watching our game. You're interested. That's great. My cell number is actually 662-392-5150. You've got my old number, so you're texting somebody else. So change my number, 662-392-5150. Good to hear from D. He was at the Pillow Bio football game Friday night. Great to see him. He plays tennis with my son. He's a doubles partner with my son.
Okay.
Make a good team.
Great family.
Oh, wow. Just
That whole group.
Son Turner's an exceptional tennis player there at Bio Academy. It's a nice play by Weems. Takes the ball to the inside, trying to get the ball over the middle to Elise, but a little miscommunication there. And D, if you could keep us updated on the Bio score too, please let us know. Please text me again at that same number, 662-392-5150. Here's Elise Howard from the outside, trying to get the ball up to Weems. Looks like Weems is playing that forward position right now. Pillow has a number of options at that forward position. You get Weems there, then they switch Hodo there, and push comes to shove, you put Avery Howard over there. So you have a number of options
That looked
there.
like a handball.
It did. Nice play on the outside by Mary Austin Wilkie, getting the ball down the corner over to Weems, and the ball is going to be off of the Starkville player. Yes, it's going to be a throw-in. That's Campbell Williams, excuse me. Gets the ball over to Avery. Elise Howard gets the ball over to the box. Abby attempted header, doesn't get in. Hodo to the outside, over to Molly Downing. Molly over to Abby. Good passing, Don.
Yeah, good crisp passing. Oh, get there, Abby.
And as you said that, they turn it over.
You said it first.
Well, no, I didn't actually. I handed it off to you after 5 great passes while I was doing the commentating, and then you jinxed it.
I just confirmed what you were saying. There's going to be it won't go out. Now it will.
Great play.
So that'll be a throw-in, not a corner.
Nice play by the inside defender for Starkville, keeping the ball from going into the corner.
28-26 to go. So, Suresh, we're leading 1-0. Meanwhile, Bio Academy is playing Heritage, I assume, in Cleveland.
No.
They had to go to Cleveland. That's right. Heritage was the number 1.
Yep.
And then the winners of those two will face each other. Do we know?
Shot by oh my goodness! How did
that not go in? I thought it was there.
Was that no? That was Campbell Williams there with the follow-up, almost scoring.
Yeah. Well, I stopped talking because I thought it was going to be a score. So in the South, of course, they have the same setup with 4 teams vying, and I assume it's Lamar. East ranking, perhaps Madison St. Joe. Do we know who else?
I don't know who the 4th team is, but clearly the favorites out of the South to come out of the South is either going to be St. Joe or it's going to be our arch nemesis for years, Lamar.
Of course, Pillow defeated Madison St. Joe in the championship game last year to claim the state championship.
Boy, there's a battle there with Avery Howard, number 13. It's worth the price of admission, and 13 wins that battle. Avery Howard looking at the ref saying, are you kidding with me?
And she kind of shrugs her shoulders. Get on back on defense. What has she moved up to mid now?
Either that or she ain't coming back on defense.
This is the farthest down the field Starkville's been since tip-off.
It's the farthest Starkville has been in 2 games. I don't know if they ever had a shot on goal on us in the last game in Starkville. They didn't really get any penetration on us. So, yeah, you're right. Good observation there.
Well, what I do question is tip-off. Is that the correct term?
In soccer, kickoff? Kickoff instead of tip-off.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I got my basketball brain on.
Yep. Speaking of basketball, halftime interview today. Once again, for those that are interested, Mignon Hodges, the assistant basketball coach there, and she teaches computer and a number of other things of involvement at Pillow Academy. Looking forward to having her at the half.
Nice to see Nelson Hodges back to claim. I think he may have gotten two honors along with Gia.
Great stop by Hodo. Whoa.
Man, that could have turned the tide quite quickly.
Yeah, that ball got threaded through the needle.
44 for Starkville with a nice quick shot.
Yeah. You were mentioning Nelson Hodges.
Nelson and Britt Reichley and Dia and Perry and Walker Wood.
Yeah.
Were all recognized at halftime of the Pillow defeat of Bio Academy Friday night.
Yeah.
And, hey, while we're talking about that game quickly, Dane Sanford rumbled for another 180-some-odd yards. He has run for 939 yards. You would think short of a sort of a miracle. He's going to go over 1,000 yards rushing
this week
in only the 8th game.
That's phenomenal. That's phenomenal.
My money's on that he will.
Big shot from the outside by Weems.
Whoa.
Oh, goes
Did
off
it go
the
in?
crossbar and did not go in, apparently.
I thought it might have crossed the plane, but no such luck. What a shot.
She is lethal from the right foot and the left foot.
That reminded me of a Madeline. That was a handball. A Madeline Kelly bullet.
Yep. It did. One of those ones that the old dipsy-do goes up and it goes down quickly as it's almost a 2-0 lead with her second goal. A couple of messages here. Kat Stanford Burton saying, "Hey, Dane Stanford's my brother, listening again from the Lou, St. Louis." Update from D. Haynes. Big update here, folks. It is 0-0 Bio and Heritage at the half. Huge
they
news
started
there.
30 minutes ahead of us.
Yeah. So it is 0-0. Thank you, D, for the update.
Well, a lot of folks think, including probably everybody in this booth, that Bio and Pillow Academy are probably the two top teams in the state, and it's a shame they're not playing for a state or championship. Assuming we get there and they get there.
Yep, I agree with you there.
What was that?
They call a little shove on Hodo, and Coach Brock not happy with that call. But she's got to be happy with what she's seen so far in this contest with Pillow Academy, really dominating the action, really crisp passing. They look good. They look really good.
And it's nice to go ahead and get that one on the board, which we failed to do until the last 3 minutes or 2 minutes of the Bio game.
Yep. Now, I'll tell you what, this number 13 for Starkville is
she's
the real
pesky,
deal.
man. She's quick.
You think Weems is fast. She's just as fast over there, and she's pesky, just like Weems, forcing Downing to kick it off of her. And good play by Downing. It's going to be Pillow Academy ball, but she's got some speed. If Pillow Academy is susceptible, it's down the middle with a speedster as Larkin Camp comes in the contest for, looks like, who's coming out? Is anybody going to come out? It's going to be Avery Howard. Has a bit of a limp. I think, when she got hit there and she didn't get back, she was hurt a little bit. So let's kind of keep an eye on that. As Suresh Chawla is prone to say, huge development potentially. Elise Howard with the ball. Nice dribble around the defender. And Elise Howard with a great move. She surveys the field, gets the ball over to Hodo, a little give and go. Oh, that was pretty. Elise Howard down the field. She's going to go and center that ball. She gets a nice angle on it. Gets it over. Skeeter Weems out of the air. And it's going to be stopped by Abby Alderman. Abby Alderman with a nice move.
What a great move by Abby Alderman, the senior.
Wow.
Little sidestep and knocked it in. That was beautiful.
Wow. Howard Alderman stopped chomping on his food to celebrate that goal. Abby Alderman.
That was the equivalent of a shot fake. She got the defender in the air, just cool as a cucumber, stepped to her left 1 foot and fired a shot. 2-0 Pillow with 22 minutes to go.
You know how we like to talk about Madeline Kelly special? That was an Anna Catherine Alderman special performed by Abby Alderman. That might be one of the shots of the year. That was beautiful. She caught the ball out of the air, dropped it down, sidestepped as you described it, and took a beautiful shot with her left foot. Where has that been all year, Abby? Abby scored a couple of goals already this year, but that was beautiful. And
absolutely.
2-0 Pillow Academy. Firing on all cylinders. This team may be peaking at the right time. The ball goes down in the box. Pillow Academy relentless. There's no stopping them as they are 2-0 on goals by Weems and Alderman. Weems 6 minutes in, Alderman at the 22-minute mark, and it's 2-0 Pillow Academy.
What's going on our football field?
It might be Pee Wee maybe.
I thought they played Thursday before. Okay, they play Tuesday as well.
Yeah. So
they're undefeated according to Luther Wade.
All right. Luther's going to be all in. He'll know.
Yeah.
Looks like we have a couple of subs getting ready to come in. Emma Beckwith, number 1, and Mary Lane Dyksterhouse, the 8th grader, getting ready to come in there.
The published author, actress,
excellent student,
academia expert, and one of the heroes of the overtime shootout win against Bio Academy.
She was. I'm going to share a story with you because I told Dia about Mary Lane, scoring and her father posting it on Facebook and all that. Dia reminded me of something when.
Quick interjection. I noticed that one of Gary Dyksterhouse's buddies from Spain said that the commentators reminded him of a what's it called?
La Liga, Premier League.
Premier League, Premier League football game.
Yeah, well, you know what? That guy's brilliant, whoever he was.
Absolutely.
Thank you so much.
And it was the clip with me. I don't think you were speaking in it.
Campbell Williams to the box. Oh, it goes a little bit wide. No, I was going to tell you, Dia reminded me, I'll never forget this, and if I haven't mentioned anybody, my daughter won the Heisman last year. But but I'll never forget ESPN. Well, the people from ESPN that had to do the video came to Greenwood, and they had to shoot video of her at the tennis courts. And when we got to the tennis courts, Mary Lane and her mother were there getting ready to talk to our tennis pro, and Dia saw her, and she was in total awe of Mary Lane. She had just, I think the movie had just come out that she'd acted in and all that. And I joked with Dia, it's like, you want her autograph or what? And I'm thinking to myself, you just won the Heisman, and you're in total awe of a 7th grader. Go figure.
What movie was she in?
Oh, gosh, you would ask me that. I'm going to have to Google it.
I mean, as one member of the Screen Actors Guild to another, I wanted to speak to her about that.
Well,
of course.
it was an important.
Occasionally, I get a royalty check from the help. Yeah, sure.
Wow, great shot by Elise Howard there. You get that check, the royalty check for the performance in The Help, correct?
Correct.
And what was the name of your character again?
White Man on Bus.
I tried out for that part and I didn't get it. I don't know why.
I don't either. I think you may have a lawsuit there.
Oh, man. Tell you what. Abby Alderman comes out of the contest with that goal. We're funny. We're really funny up here. We have a good time. And we're modest. At least I am. 2-0 Pill Academy as Hodo and Dyksterhouse come out, and Beckwith Hodo and Alderman come out, and Dyksterhouse and Beckwith come in. The youth move into Pill Academy as Pill is up 2-0. Again, D or anybody else at Bio Academy, if you can give us an update on what's going on. Oh, by the way, we Callie Barlow just said Premier League. Really, guys? Yeah. Thanks
Absolutely.
a lot. Yes.
We didn't say it.
Yeah.
Unbiased observer said it. Steve Williams, who apparently is listening, sorry about the comments earlier, said it's the 4th and 5th Pee Wee inter squad.
Great shot. Oh, another great shot.
Still alive.
It's going to be Skeeter Weems with a shot, and she
scores. In. Off the goalie.
Wow. It was a great shot. I believe it was I don't know if it was by Beckwith or whomever, and follow-up and persistence by Addison Skeeter Weems with her second goal of the contest. It is 3-0 Pill Academy in a commanding lead versus Starkville. And, 17 minutes left in the first half. Can we start talking about semis? No.
Not yet. No,
okay.
Not at all.
Okay, gotcha. We missed it. We want to
look like Hodo was giving Avery a dip.
Oh, okay, that's awesome. As Mary Austin Wilkie comes out, and into the contest is Riley Coleman. The youth movement continues.
And Coleman, another young lady that scored a goal in the shootout. Yep. I mean, to get to the fact that they scored, Coleman and Dyksterhouse, you first have to get to the fact that Coach Brock had enough faith in them to put them in as only one of 5 shooters, and they came through.
Did you see their shots? I mean, Hope Solo couldn't have stopped those shots. I'm telling you right now. Not Han Solo, by the way. Hope Solo.
I was going to say neither could I.
I stole your line.
I mean, if you just give me a second.
I know, and I should have followed up with a ba-dump bump, but I didn't. Sorry about that. Here comes number 13. She seems to be their best offensive player. Goes down the field with Lamb stopping it. Number 3 for Starkville. Makes a nice move. So we've got 16 minutes left in the first half. Pill Academy with a commanding 3-0 lead.
And who gave you the update that it was halftime?
D. Haynes.
So he's there. So D, you're a reporter on the field. It's 3-0 Pillow here at Chazzy Moore Field with 15:50 to go in the first half. Maybe about to be 4-0.
Weems trying to go through the middle. Can't quite get to it. Look at the fight with Weems. She's going to take a shot with the left foot.
She wants the hat trick.
Oh, that was almost there. Almost there.
What a battle.
Yeah. Boy, Weems is, we had Madison Barlow last year with that super speed up top, and this year with Weems, it's the same way. It's just amazing the similarities between the two. Both of them with the ability to shoot with the left foot. Of course, Barlow was a left footer, whereas Weems is right-footed, but both of them had the ability to shoot with both feet there. Martinez to the outside, a little bit too much for Beckwith, and it goes out. We've had some great forwards over the years. I'm going back to 2015, the first time we ever broadcast a game in the playoffs. I saw Callie Lane Lyons. She was up there, then followed up with Alderman the very next year. The next couple of years it was Alderman at forward, then Claire Coleman in 2018. And over the years, Sarah Presley Howard and Barlow, and now we have Weems. We've got we've had three people play that forward position quite a bit. We've had Weems, Hodo for a little bit, and Avery Howard last game. And that was the longest sentence of my life. I never took a breath.
It was like Faulkner couldn't have written a better sentence than that, Suresh.
Elise Howard.
Stream of consciousness.
Yeah. Jane Kimmel Buford walking out just to try to get on the air. Number 8, Jane Kimmel.
Well, look, I tuned in. Was that Friday against Washington School? I like to call it Thursday, the Giggle Fest. With I couldn't make out Mr. Vanu did it with her the first half, and then she pretty much just gave the other headset to whoever she wanted to, and just a lot of giggling.
A lot of giggling?
That's only at the very, very end.
At the very end. But maybe that's when I tuned in.
Well, can you imagine a broadcast with Jane Kimmel Buford and Shelby Lamb?
that would be a lot of laughter.
It would be a lot of laughter. Even if it weren't funny, it would still be a
very
lot of
happy broadcast.
Yes.
Uh-oh, here comes Matt Howard. He may be coming to whoop me from the whole buffet comment.
As we have a corner kick by his daughter, Sarah Presley Howard. Comes Sarah I'm calling it right now. It's going to be Yasmin Martinez with the header here. Big, beautiful kick. Yasmin Martinez almost
off the knee.
Almost knees it in. Ball goes out. It's going to be another corner kick.
Looks like Matt's bringing a leg sleeve of some type to Avery.
Well, I'll tell you one thing. I hope Matt Howard takes credit for these corner kicks by Elise Howard. They're flying. They're kind of sailing in the air. And there's another one in the air. It's going to be headed in. Oh, looked like Yasmin was ready. It's going to be Larkin Camp from the outside. Takes a shot. Oh, not much on it.
Oh, boy, that would be fantastic if Larkin scored, the second senior.
Yes, that would have been incredible. Can you imagine? It would have been phenomenal to see Larkin with the cast. Do we know why she has that cast? Was that from
That's
basketball?
from basketball, yeah, man. You can ask Mignon about that. I'm sure Mary Claire is not real pleased with how her basketball players and soccer players came out of practice with Kimmel coming out with a boot, Larkin coming out with a cast, and Lamb coming out with a black and blue marbled up ankle.
What they have, like the Royal Rumble or a Battle Royal or something?
They let them go at it last week, apparently.
Coach Carpenter allowing a Texas Tornado death match take place at basketball.
But look, you know what? That's how they practice. That's why they are what they are.
I agree. He's a legend. He knows what he's doing. Definitely does. Really excited about basketball this year. Looking forward to helping out with some of the broadcasts and all that. And Macy Lamb gets the ball, kicks it over to Beckwith, but it's going to be taken away by Starkville Academy. Yeah, the basketball should be something special this year, Don. We lost 3 key starters from last year's team, but we just reload, it seems like, every year,
absolutely. Yeah. I'm not going to start naming names, but, a lot of talent.
Yeah. It's just amazing how that junior high team just develops starters that move up, and you lose 3 starters, and all of a sudden you have some people like Hodo come up, and Emma Wallace and Addison Skeeter Weems are going to take the place of a lot of those. They'll get some action. Here comes 13 down the field. She's going to take a shot from the outside. Easy stop for Hodo.
Hodo has developed this year, in my opinion, more so than any soccer player I've seen for the last couple years.
Yeah, she played junior varsity and, didn't have the competition level and all that, but I'll tell you what, athletically, I mean, she has been a superstar on that field. She was spectacular against Bio, keeping us in that contest. Ball's headed our way. No, not quite.
So as far as we know, the Bio and Heritage game is not being live streamed. If somebody knows something different, let us know. The last score we had was at half. It was 0-0. Of course, here Pillow leads Starkville Academy 3-0 with 10:39 to go here in the first half.
Yep. D. Haynes, if you're listening, please give us an update. Try to find out what's going on. Make a call. Call some folks over there at Bio. We're really interested in that performance, what happens there. And, best of luck to Bio, our Delta compatriots there.
Yep. That's right. We got to stick together.
Yep.
I would prefer Bio win that game. Kick across the middle, and nice fingertip there by the goalie for Starkville Academy to tip that away.
And I just want to say something. I was looking down. I missed it, but I sure did hear your voice pitch go up.
You know what? It still stayed at a manly level. at a decibel that –
oh, a header. I'm sorry. I just did it.
It stayed at a level where dolphins in the Gulf of Mexico weren't covering their ears.
That's terrible. Nice message. It's a great day to be a Mustang. Youth leads thanks to you guys. Madison Barlow said she wishes the Mustangs a big win on to the finals by Todd Fincher. Todd knows a thing or two about soccer at Pella Academy.
Yeah, he does. Absolutely he does.
His daughter was a star. His granddaughter was a star. And, boy, he was a great coach with a great Bobo Champion. Boy, I love saying that name. Bobo Champion. The best name in the business and the best coach in the business.
Well,
Boy,
he's the founder of Pillow Academy Girls Soccer. Palmer Brock, it's 3-0 Lady Mustangs over Starkville Academy with 9 minutes to go here in the first half.
Yes. Speaking of Bobo, as great a coach as he was, we talk about enjoying doing live stream, but, man, the radio calls by Bobo Champion, Terry Green back in the days, oh, man, are you kidding
he was doing the radio on Max 99 when I was a football player in 1988.
How great was he? Oh, my goodness, just a great man, and we miss him every day. I believe his granddaughter, Sally Kate, is where does she go to school? Is she in Oxford, or where is she? No, is she here? Wait a minute.
She's in Greenwood, absolutely. Her daughter's at Pillow.
Yeah, what am I talking about?
Ole Miss.
Opportunity for Emma Beckwith.
In fact, her daughter dressed up on Hero Day like Avery Howard. I saw on Facebook.
Yes, you're all over Facebook.
That's after the shootout victory last week.
It's amazing how people dress up. You mentioned Avery Howard dressing up as Matt Howard last week, and then you mentioned Sally Kate dressing up as...
I'm very observant.
Yeah, I guess
observative.
So. I guess so. Either that or you enjoy watching the way people dress. I mean, it's kind of strange. I won't go any further with that comment, by the way. It's getting a little creepy. But
you said it, brother.
I know. But can't wait to see Sally Kate on the soccer field coming up in the next few years. Nice play by Beckwith taking the ball away. Skylar Phillips in the contest leads the ball to Elise Howard. Elise Howard, it was a handball there. No handball call. It was right in front of the ref, but I won't criticize.
Look, and these refs have, by and large, stayed out of this game. I think they've had maybe one handball and one foul.
Yeah. Well, that was a nice little
maybe two fouls.
Yep. Play has gone on here.
And then the head ref, of course, went down with fictitious cramps last week against Bio. Hamid, as Avery, stretched out his calf muscle. That was a iconic picture.
Okay. I want to say this. Avery stretching out Hamid, that was an iconic picture, but that was appropriate. That it was before overtime was getting ready to start and all that. But Avery giving the forward for Bio, stretching her leg while action was going on.
Right.
Okay. We're going to talk to Matt Howard about that.
Literally the action was going on, and Avery is helping out a Bio player with cramps.
Yep. Speaking of Avery Howard, she is signaling into Hamid saying, hey, remember me? I'm the guy that I'm the lady that helped you out with the cramps last week. Let me get back in the game.
And she comes in for Macy.
Yep. 6.5 minutes left in the first half. We'll be joined at the half by Coach Mignon Hodges discussing the first half analysis. She's a soccer guru, and on top of that, talking a little bit basketball. We're going to talk a little bit about Nelson and how he's doing.
I'm fairly certain, though, that
Beckwith in the box.
Kruger Chula did not have a soccer team.
Kruger Chula did not have a soccer team back in the day. They didn't have that. Although tractors on a soccer field would be more appropriate than tractors on a basketball gym floor. I need to ask her about that. Do you want to interview her?
No, you set it up.
Okay. You're so much better than I.
Well, that's inarguable, but but I feel at this point it's all about you, my friend.
There you go.
That one doesn't get off the ground as well as the other. How many corner kicks have we had? About 4?
I don't know. But Matt Howard, he's gonna be upset with the buffet line after that kick. Oh, at least able. I guess the ball went out of bounds. As, by the way, into the contest for the first time is Jimena Villasana, number 25 for Pillow Academy. She played a key role in that bio game.
And I understand she may have caused a little bit of controversy. She was certainly on the roster that Coach Brock gave to the bio coaches, but I think there were some questions from fans whether or not she was on there. Did you know that?
I did not know that. Really?
Looked like a handball. He says play on.
Hodo to the outside over to Lise Howard. Boy, she puts that ball halfway through. Oh, attempted header.
Boy, a lot of contact there in the box.
Skylar Phillips with the ball. Looks like Dijksterhouse is in there as well. I mean, shot from the outside by Riley Coleman.
Handball.
How did they not call that? That was inside the box. Coleman over to Dijksterhouse, over to Hodo.
This is a score.
Hodo shoots and scores.
I mean, you saw that in slow motion.
Hey, you know what's beautiful about that? Hodo scores a great goal. Don't get me wrong. It's a great goal. Coleman to Dijksterhouse to Hodo. Great passes by Coleman and Dijksterhouse. Boy, youth is served here at Pillow Academy. I love great assists, and I want to give an assist to both of them. You only give it a one, but you know in hockey you can have 2 assists on a goal, and I want to give 2 assists right there.
Well, this is a big hockey region, so we ought to take over some of their rules. But it literally was nice, slow, one touch by Hodo, chose her spot, and
man,
you knew it was a goal the second she was there, because the goalie was on the far left side of the goal. Whole right side was open, and that's where she put it in.
When I see Wilkie and I see Dijksterhouse and I see Coleman, and there's some other youngsters as well, boy, I'll tell you what, the future, how good does it look? How good does the future look at Pillow Academy soccer?
It looks bright.
Yep.
So bright I got to wear shades.
I've got them on right now, actually.
I know. What the heck is your problem?
I have no idea.
It's like Twilight, and you're looking like Johnny Depp over here.
So 4-0 with about 4 minutes left in the first half. For those of y'all that are joining us late, 2 goals by Addison Skeeter Weems, 1 goal, spectacular goal by Abby Alderman, and 1 goal by Hodo. And all 3 of those are basketball stars on the Pillow Academy girls basketball team. So, you know, Coach Mignon Hodges is going to be happy to see that.
So Kaylee Barlow has done the research. The reason that either Bio or Heritage is not live streaming the soccer game is because it's senior night for volleyball, and they can only do one at a time. They are not up to our standards that Mr. Banu has us, where we can stream multiple sports at the same time. Or at least 2.
Take that to the bank. Take that to the bank. Ball's kicked out by Starkville. Starkville just down 4-0. You know, we beat this team 3-0 in Starkville. Here we are 4-0 and still the first half, still on offense.
2:50 to go here in the first half. Pillow up 4-zip.
Avery Howard over to Jimena. Jimena over to, she's going to call that ball out of bounds.
Jimena. That's what I thought you were saying.
I thought about that earlier, and I wasn't going to go there.
Well, look, if she continues to be a star, that will be a calling sign for her.
Wait a minute. You used to have the you got me on that one, by the way. You used to have the mosquito buzzing that used to get to me.
I know. I'm going to cue it up right now, because I don't think Addison Weems is done. She is going to have a hat trick.
Maybe right now.
Hold on, Addison. I don't have it.
That's Scott Campbell Williams takes a left shot. She scores!
Campbell Williams, the junior, with a nice lefty.
Yes.
Shot into the left side of the goal.
And, folks, I hate to say it, but the route's on.
The route is on.
5-0 Pillow Academy looking spectacular. Great shot by Campbell Williams. Young lady with an excellent left foot. I'm telling you right now, she can score with that left foot. There's a premium. And Coach Brock has got to be one happy camper as Riley Coleman comes out.
Well, they're taking care of business. This is the stepping stone to the next game and then the championship. So
yeah, Starkville, you know, came in this contest trying to redo the 2019 huge upset at Pillow Academy with a 1-0 thing. That's not going to happen. 5-0 Pillow Academy. Goals by Addison Skeeter Weems, 2 of them. Hodo. Oh my gosh, I'm trying to Campbell Williams and who? Abby Alderman. And look, we've had some beautiful goals too. Unbelievable. And to we got the buzzing sound. Addison Skeeter Weems buzzing sound. You have it queued up in case they score. And we're joined in the booth by as there's a free kick. And look at Hodo with a stop.
Ooh. Nice job through contact.
Yep. Hey, we've had 5 goals. All of them have basketball association. All of them are on the basketball team. Addison Weems with 2, Hodo with 1, Abby Alderman with 1, and Campbell keeps stats, doesn't she?
And that's it.
Yeah. So
we're about to hand it off to Mignon, and she can answer all these questions.
Yes. Great segue, by the way. I mean, talking about basketball, all of a sudden we're joined in the half by Coach Mignon Hodges, the soccer expert here, as we can turn over here if you don't mind.
Sorry.
Yeah. Mignon, welcome to the booth, first of all.
Thank
and
you.
5-0.
It's great.
We brought you up here for your soccer analysis because you're a soccer expert. What did you think of that first half?
I thought that was fabulous.
5-0. All goals scored, as I just mentioned, by young ladies that are associated with Pillow Girls varsity basketball.
Yep. Even Campbell, who keeps our stats. I thought that was pretty awesome.
She's a really good basketball player. I don't know why she's not playing. But
she's
hey,
athletic. She is very athletic.
She is. Well, welcome to the booth here.
Thank you.
It's great to see us with a commanding 5-0 lead. Looks like we'll be hosting a semifinal game on Thursday. Before we talk about basketball, talk about soccer and everything else, really enjoyed seeing Nelson the other day. That was great.
I enjoyed seeing Dia as well.
Well, thank you. And Nelson won 2 awards that night. He was presented with 2 awards. What were those 2 awards again?
The Jonathan Nichols Award and the Lewis Coleman Award.
Boy, it doesn't get any better than that. That's 2 of the most prestigious and successful young athletes in the history of Pill Academy. To get those 2 awards is fantastic, and it goes to a great guy. It's just strange not to see him over here. I guess we've gone from the Nelson Hodges era to the Izzy Hodges era now. Izzy. Getting ready to be very active with basketball and volleyball and, of course, tennis. Hey, for those of y'all that don't know, Izzy Hodges was this close to making it to the state tournament this past year, #1 doubles.
Yeah, they had a great run. That was fun.
And
a lot of fun.
Dominated the first set versus Leake Academy in the semifinals of the North State, and just, I think, lost 6-4 in the third set.
Mm-hmm.
The winner of that match would qualify for state, and you had a 7th grader and 8th grader, Jane Kimmel Buford and Izzy Hodges, playing 1 doubles.
Yep.
And they grew up quickly. I look forward to pillow tennis over the years, and that's going to be a combination that's really going to be special over
Madeline
there.
Carroll and Izzy, they had a great run.
Oh, it was Madeline Carroll? I'm sorry.
Madeline Carroll, yeah.
Jane Kimmel played 2.
Yeah, with Annie.
I think I've been saying
That's
the
right.
entire year that Jane Kimmel and, goodness
It was
gracious.
Izzy and Madeline.
Okay, sorry
They've played
about
a lot of softball together for years and years. So
Gotcha.
They've got a lot
It was
of
Madeline Carroll.
camaraderie, yeah.
Yeah, I'm sorry. Getting my girls mixed up.
But they've learned a lot from Dia.
Well, thank you. I appreciate that.
A whole lot.
Yeah, Dia and Avery McDaniel were 2
They
leaders of
paved
that
the
team.
way for
Yeah.
girls tennis
Yeah,
at Pillow.
yeah. We're really excited. So you saw Pill Academy's girls soccer team. We're probably going to be hosting that game
It's gonna be great.
on Thursday. Were you here last week when we had the huge crowd? Oh, what a crowd
was
we
great.
had. We need that kind of support if we happen to play either Heritage or Bio next week. Let's talk a little basketball here. I'm really excited about the team this year. Now, we're replacing 3 incredible players. Talk about them for a second.
We are. Well, Madeline Maddox has gone on she was trying to play basketball, and she's had a little knee problems. And so Sarah Presley has gone on to a junior college, and I think she may be studying nursing.
That's great.
I know. And then Georgia Caroline, we're replacing her too, and she is at Ole Miss and doing well. And
Doing very well.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that's great. But with those 3 replacements, we have a number of 9th graders that are moving up, and we've got some stars on that 9th grade class that moved. A couple of them moved up at the end of the year and all that. Talk about the team this year. What do we? Who's coming back? Who are some of the key players on the team?
Well, of course, we have Avery and Elise coming back, which they've been playing so long and are so comfortable out there, and so they'll be ready to go. And Lola Harris has done very well, and she's played a lot of basketball. And Larkin, she's played a lot, and she's coming back. And, of course, Abby's another senior. And Carly Aldridge, she's playing very, very well.
That's great.
Doing well. And so we expect a lot out of her as well.
Good.
Millie Moses has been playing very well. She'll be a junior. So we've got a lot, and then we got a lot of young girls that are coming up that were great on that junior high basketball team. So we're expecting a lot from them.
Yeah, we had Hodo come up, Emma Wallace,
Ella Wallace,
did I say
Addison
Emma?
Weems,
Addison Weems. Yeah, they moved up at the end of the year last year and were able to get some action and all that. We had a great season last year. I thought after the North State, we were the best team in the state of Mississippi, and I think a lot of people agree.
I did too, Trish.
And it was just one of those games. It happens.
One of those games.
It happens. One of those games, and I think we ended up losing to a Kapaya team that
We
I think we
did.
beat 99 out of 100 times, and it was just one of those things. But
they played well that night. And we couldn't get shots to fall and didn't play very well, good defense, and it happens. That's what sports are about.
You're right. But you move on, you regroup, and it's going to be a special group this year.
Yeah.
I have not seen the gym floor yet. I've not seen the gym floor, the entire gym.
It
Tell
is
me how
amazing.
good it looks.
It is so amazing. It is going to be fabulous if we can just get it finished, and they say that they will. And so we are so excited, and we were working on, how the floor is going to look today. and finishing touches on that. And we just cannot wait to get in there.
When's the first? I think the first game is Jackson Prep.
It is the week after Thanksgiving.
December 1st, I believe. I saw the schedule and all. So do we not open up at Canton this year, the Canton tournament? We've
It's
done that
been canceled.
So when's the opening game?
So we are trying to find another tournament that next week. So we don't know for sure yet. So we're trying to get in one right now just to have a preseason tournament. So that's up in the air right now.
I hate that Canton's been canceled because that was a fun tournament. The last couple of years, I mean, we opened up the year literally last year with Leak Academy.
And we were set to play Leak this year, too.
Oh, my gosh. It's like, well, that was a great. I mean, 2 years ago, the second game of the year was against Leak.
Yeah.
Or was it last year? I'm trying to remember.
2 years in a row, I think.
2 years in a row, and it's just been a phenomenal way to start off. Last year was our first game of the year,
right.
And Leak doesn't have I don't think they have a soccer program, so those girls are playing basketball 12 months out of the year, and our girls are literally taking a week off. I mean, like
and
a week
only
off.
a couple of them play softball. I noticed that when we were at the North State tournament. I was like, she's a basketball player. She's a basketball player. So not as many as we deal with, but that's okay.
Yeah.
Yeah,
we
absolutely. Want our girls to be well-rounded and win lots of championships and do lots of things.
Sure.
That's what makes them compete well on the basketball court when they learn how to win in other things too.
Yeah. So is Leak going to be one of the favorites? Do you think they got all five starters
returning? I do
returning?
think they're one of the favorites.
I think it's 5A, correct? I think it's 5A, so they'll be one of the favorites.
They
and look,
will.
we traditionally have done very well. We got to be one of the favorites as well, and and there are a lot of other teams. Brookhaven Academy was really good at the North State. I mean, gave us fits. They had the can't think of the tall girl's name, but I think she had like 37 on us or something like that. So they'll be really good. And there's Simpson's always good. So
East
I saw
Rankin has a good player.
Yeah. So I saw the schedule. We're going to be playing against Simpson. We're playing against. Are we scheduled against the league twice in the regular season?
We are. We're playing them home and home.
Home and home, like here.
Yes.
We're playing both games here.
No, we're playing their place and our place.
Okay, home and home. I'm sorry.
That's okay.
I knew that. I'm sorry. I'm in slow mode
okay.
here. So we're playing them home and home.
Yeah.
I think we play them November 15th. That's a huge at League, and then sometime in December I think we play over there. That's always just an exciting time, and they bring a big crowd over here, and we take a big crowd over there.
They're well coached, and they have some great players. And
they are.
They're well coached.
Talk a little bit about coaching with Coach Carpenter. I mean, my daughter just literally treats him like I think she'd like to replace me with him and all that. But I mean, my daughter adores him. She says whenever he gets into the State Hall of Fame, the Athletic Hall of Fame, she is coming. She's already announced that and so on. So talk about how long have you been coaching with Coach Carpenter? I mean, how long?
Well, I have been here since 2000. And so I took off a few years when Izzy was born, but all that time that I've really been with Coach Carpenter. And
that's amazing. What an experience that is. He's been coaching here since '95. Now, did you play again when you were at Kruger-Chula? Did you play against?
Oh yeah.
What years did you play at Kruger-Chula?
I played at Kruger-Chula, and Coach Carpenter was at Central Holmes.
Okay, that's right.
And so we had battles with them, and then when he came to Pillow, we played Pillow, I think 3 times.
Which one of his daughters was the one that you played against?
Angie
Carpenter. Hey, there were some knockdown, drag-out battles between you two.
It was.
And you got the best of Pillow a couple times, did you not? I mean, what was the deal between Kruger-Chula and Pillow?
Yeah.
Oh, maybe. She's being diplomatic, y'all. She's being diplomatic. But
no, Angie and I, we were rivals, playing against each other and very competitive. But when we went to college, we became really, really good friends.
Did she go to Delta State?
She did.
Oh, wow.
She did.
Wow.
And she actually played with me over there one year.
Fantastic. Who was the coach back then? Was it Lloyd
Clark?
Yeah, great coach.
And so, So Coach Carpenter, he was actually my all-star coach.
Wow. Wow. First time he coached you was,
So we go way back.
That's wonderful. Really quickly, you got to tell me, I'm enjoying doing this broadcast with Don because he's the best. I did a couple of broadcasts with Howard Alderman where he talked about the old days of Kruger-Chula. Is it true that the gym floor, y'all used to park tractors on top of the gym floor?
Well, I can only remember doing that once a year. There was like an ag expo, kind of like our event that we have. And so I think they did. They pulled tractors in there.
Will we ever do that on Derwin?
No, that won't happen
just wanted to clarify. Just want to make sure.
I don't think that would
because it's a big gym now, so I figure you might go ahead and pull some of that John Deere equipment over there, but that's okay.
I don't think
that's
that would
all
happen
right.
here.
Well, it's really exciting to have you up here, and very proud of Nelson and what he's done.
Well, I'm proud of Dia too, and I'm
thank you.
so glad to see her.
Thank you.
She looks beautiful as always.
Thank you. She takes after her mother, so
I know she's doing well.
Well, that's great. Well, I enjoyed having you up here, and hopefully we'll see you on Thursday at the state semifinal game. Thanks a lot.
Thanks.
Appreciate it. All right, that was fun. Coach Mignon Hodges, the assistant coach of the girls basketball team, coaches with Coach Carpenter, does a great job. We've got a rich tradition in girls basketball. Don, do you know about girls basketball at Pill Academy? You ever kept up with that?
A little bit. Look, I'm just glad to be back with somebody that knows a little something about basketball on this headphone. Mignon has forgotten more about basketball than I'll ever know.
Yeah, I'll tell you. She's seen it all. She was talking about the good old days battling with Angie Carpenter back in the day.
Oh,
man.
yeah.
Yeah, I heard that. I
Look,
mean, they almost came to blows a couple times.
You joked about having a tractor on our floor. Coach Carpenter wouldn't allow a bicycle or a wheelbarrow on our floor. Although at a senior parents pep rally a couple years ago, Amy Coleman rode a bicycle on our gym floor. I'm sure. I don't know if she got permission. Yeah, it was a takeoff on the Wizard of Oz. She was Dorothy or the Witch or something. Yep.
Well, she definitely looked like Dorothy. And definitely did not look like the Witch. I'll tell you that. Whatever. A very excellent coach and an excellent,
awkward.
Yeah, very excellent, nice-looking person too. Campbell Williams with the ball. She sees Skeeter Weems up front. Campbell goes for the defense, tries to get the ball over to. Here comes Weems. Weems going for the hat trick. She shoots. Addison Skeeter Weems with the hat trick, and folks, it is 6-0 Pillow Academy. Skeeter Weems with her third goal of the contest. And just like that, it is 6-0 with 39 minutes left in the first half. Unbelievable shot. Give a lot of credit to Campbell Williams on that, Don.
What, do you want my comments?
Yes. Oh, okay. That was nice. Very good. Very good job. Oh, a little follow-up there. As man, you got like multi-level.
That sounded like your voice.
Oh, come on. Okay. It never gets old. It never gets old.
It's like that was Suresha's call on the score.
Hey, you've really done a good job of improving the mosquito thing. That mosquito had like 3 different pitches.
I know it.
Yeah. That was unbelievable. That was like 3 different skeeters
I
there.
had to join a subscription for Mosquito Sounds of the Month.
That was 3 different skeeters.
Yeah.
And she scored 3 goals. I mean,
$12.99 a month. I hope Matt Nemi, if you're listening, I need reimbursement from the Pillow Booster Club, please. My sound effects are not cheap.
Yeah, I'll tell you what. That's the mosquito thing. The first time you did it though was I think it was like 2 years ago.
You couldn't talk.
I'll tell you, man, I couldn't talk. I just nearly lost bladder control when you did that one about 3 years ago, 2 or 3 years ago.
And you've wore Depends to every broadcast since then, and we all appreciate that.
Oh,
especially
man.
Around electronics up here.
Man, that was really. As it looks like as Addison Weems comes out of the game. Good job, Skeeter. She smiled. I mean, she
barely looked your way.
Oh, she's a fan. She's a fan of mine.
She looked like she thought you were a stalker when she looked over here. I'm just going to say. She was like, that's that man.
She glanced for a second, just kind of like, oh, okay, whatever. Get away from me.
But look, the hat trick came to completion. I said early on, I think she's going to have it. She does.
Yeah.
Pillow 6-0 with 37 minutes to go here in the second half. Still no updates since 0-0 at half on the Bio Heritage score. So if anybody's listening, please give us an update. Suresh, give your number.
Man, 662-392-5150. Come on, D. Haynes, man. Come on. I've known you all these years. My son carried you on the tennis court. You better give us an update really quickly. You're a coach over at Bio, for goodness sakes. That was a joke. Shot by number 13 down on Hodo. Hodo stops that one.
Do you have D's number? I don't have it.
I do. I sure do.
Text him and say,
I have
score update.
Yeah, I did. He says I haven't got one. Nothing.
So he must not be there.
He's not. He's not able to watch live stream because they don't have one going on. They're live streaming the volleyball game today, as they have senior night over Bio Academy, and are unable.
Or at Heritage.
Yeah. Well,
we don't. We're not. I'm not sure who's taking up the live stream. What that referred to.
Oh, that was Bio has their live stream going on for senior night volleyball, and therefore cannot. Oh, Heritage. Okay, I'm totally confused. I think the 3 levels of Skeeter sounds have gotten to me.
It's the joy you found from the higher pitched mosquito sound.
Yes,
You're having a hard time coming back to earth.
It's the joy from a 6-0 lead in a playoff game. Wow, this is just total domination. Bill Academy looking spectacular offensively.
Is there any sort of running clock? I guess it's always running a skunk score where we stop it early.
You know,
can we win 20-0?
I think it's 8-0 in the regular season. It's 8. You know, we did that against St. Al, and at the 8-0 level, with about 20 minutes left in the game, they stopped the game. We'll be curious to see whether or not they do that in this contest.
That'll be a goal kick.
You know, we had a great interview. We had a fun interview with Coach Mignon Hodges at the half. She did a great job. And afterwards, I have been promised that Coach Brock will shake hands with the Starkville coach and will come up here and will be interviewed.
Awesome.
Now, look, I interviewed the assistant basketball coach.
No, you keep setting the interviews up. You do the interview.
But you're so much better than I.
I am not.
You're right. You're not. Oh, wow. We just have insider information that Skylar Phillips just handed Hamid a Snickers bar.
Look, he's eating it. He
Okay.
unwrapped it, and he's eating it.
This is an all-time classic here. Hamid, the lead referee, as a nice play by Hodo. She wants a goal. Hodo takes a shot to the side
of the net. I wonder if she said you're not yourself when you're hungry when she handed it to him.
That's good, yeah.
Had he been a little bit grumpy out there?
Yeah. Hamid, the lead referee with the Snickers bar, and he's chomping away. As Starkville gets the ball. Look at the nice play by number 9 into the contest. She's not on our roster. Well, I'm not going to say anything. Sorry? Millie Claire O'Neill from the junior varsity team is in the contest as the youth movement continues.
You know, it could be construed as some sort of bribery given the ref confections like that.
Well, when you're up 6-0, we ain't got to bribe nobody.
Have to look into the rules.
Skylar with the ball. She kicks it to the outside over. Trying to get over Edian Mitchell. It's going to be taken away by Starkville. Starkville gets the ball as they go down the field. Surprised to see Avery Howard still in the contest, who struggled a little physically earlier, but she seems to be fine. She'll probably be the anchor of that defense. I don't think Avery's going to play much offense
I wonder
today.
if she kind of strained a hamstring. She put that sleeve on her upper leg.
Look how she's running. Boy, if I'm Coach Brock, I'm going to take a look, and say maybe get her out of there. But Avery's not going to show it to her. She wants to stay in the game. But 6-0, Pill Academy in command with 33 minutes left. Well, we ain't got to worry about overtime today, Don.
Knock on wood. I think you're right.
And by the way, you laughed at me when I brought my 1990s members-only jacket over here, but it's well appropriate right now. It's gotten chilly, and you got a short sleeve on.
It's 72 degrees.
Molly Downing with a great retreat of the ball. No, there's nothing there. Ball goes over the middle. It's going to be Hodo getting control. And the ball's turned over. Number 13, Starkville gets the ball, but Starkville unable to get penetration. Quick throw in by 13. Trying to get the ball over, but it's turned over by 19 for Starkville. We don't have a Starkville roster, otherwise we've mentioned some of these names, but it is 6-0 Pillow. I'd love to have them score a couple more goals. And then.
So is Larry Kelly going to try to get the score for us?
LK, 4-1-1. Has he saying
He
something?
says, I'm getting it. Hold your horses. So
if anybody can get it, it's Larry Kelly. He's got insiders all over the nation.
He's got a network.
Yep. Skylar Phillips going to the outside.
Some would call it a neck work.
I like that. Nice play by Skylar over the middle. Hodo gets the ball. A little too much of a bounce there. Here comes Avery Howard. Avery's going to set up with that foot.
Look, no pillow player other than the goalie is on the our side of the field.
Boy, they are way on the field. I mean, they are pushing up. Hodo tries to go to the inside. She gets it over to Beckwith. Mitchell.
Just got deflected there at the very end off Mitchell's foot.
Would have been nice to see the junior score that goal, as it would have given number 7 would have given us our 7th goal.
Now, I know Edie Ann Cheers, she didn't play basketball, does she? Great athlete.
Larry's about to tell us. Larry knows it all.
Anybody out there know a score on the Bio Academy, Heritage Academy game? We would love to know what that score is as Pillow Academy plays the winner of that game on Thursday.
Absolutely.
And we will play
at
here
home
regardless.
Yes, we will.
Of who wins.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes. That's we will have another game, and you will be here in the booth, correct?
That's the plan.
Excellent.
And so if you're not able to come out tonight, Thursday will be your last opportunity to see the Lady Mustangs here in Greenwood live, and then hopefully The season will culminate in Jackson. Do we know where the? I don't want to get ahead of ourselves, but where is the state championship?
It's
JA, Prep, or MRA?
Yeah, great guess.
One of those.
Or Hartfield, for that matter. Hey, look, I'm fixing to take a break real quick. I got to call Dia real quickly. You are going to be joined in the booth by the giggler herself, Jane Kimmel Buford. Here you go, Jane Kimmel.
Hello.
Jane Kimmel, the giggler Buford. Hello.
Hi.
I got to catch a little bit of the game that you called against Washington School.
Oh, yes.
And in between giggling, I heard some words, and you did a great job.
I tried my best.
You did.
I did. I tried my best.
You did. How's the ankle, and what's the prognosis?
I have a fracture in my ankle bone.
Oh, boy.
So it's like connected to all my ligaments. So if I do too much or something, I could possibly blow out my whole foot. So that's why my soccer season is sadly over. But
All right, tell me about basketball.
I have 3 weeks in this boot. So hopefully I'll be back in time for basketball. And if not, I may miss like 2 games, and I'll be back.
That's not bad.
I'll be back good as new.
All right.
Yes.
Well, and I told Mary Claire Brock this earlier, that you remind me of Caroline a lot, your style of play on the soccer field and the basketball court.
I've looked up to Caroline anyway. That's a compliment. I appreciate it.
Well, y'all aren't afraid to take somebody out. So we have to get you full strength athletically for sure.
Yes, for sure.
All right. So is this what y'all expected coming out here against Starkville Academy? We're up 6-0. Looks pretty good.
This is what we were hoping for. Obviously, we were going to come out here and play hard either way, no matter what team it is. So, yeah, this is what we're expecting. We've just, in the beginning against Starkville, the very beginning of the season, we kind of had a rough start just because new team, young team, was hard to work together. But now it's definitely, you can see it's gotten a lot better, worked a lot harder.
Yeah, the team seems to have really gelled, especially here in the last 3 or 4 games.
Yes, we've been working hard and bonding a lot more. So hopefully this will work. And in our next game or so, taking it game by game.
Winning this one, assuming we're going to win this, there are only 2 more left on the season.
I know. And I'm excited for my team.
The 2 most important. And look, I know the boys had a late football practice. They showed up, the football team and the student section, in mass last Thursday, and I know that was really important to the team.
It was.
And what a great game. So before Suresh takes your headset back, really talk it up tomorrow. Assuming we hold on to win, they all need to be back for Thursday.
I know. Yes.
It needs to be the same intense crowd. Because
you
know Bio's going to bring their student section.
Oh, we'll bring it.
Yep.
We'll bring it.
I like it.
Thank you.
All right, thank you.
Got an update from Larry Kelly, 411. It is 1-0 Bio Academy. If that score stands, it'll be Bio versus Pillow.
In a rematch of the match of the century.
Not the century.
Or
match
of the year?
Yeah, of the year.
Of the month?
Yeah, of the year. I think the match of the century has to go back to 2018, Hartfield versus Pillow.
In the rain. And what great weather has this been for soccer?
It's incredible.
I mean, it seems like a lot of times in the late September, October, it can be rainy and wet. They've just had very dry and perfect conditions.
Absolutely. And I think there's going to be a dry forecast for Thursday, so we're going to have the field looks beautiful, and it'll continue to look beautiful as
the poor boys don't get a beautiful field. They get a swamp pit.
Oh, listen. And do you remember what this field was like before they resodded it and so on?
Since it's been done, it holds up so much better. So Jane Kimmel told me, I thought she just had a badly twisted ankle. She actually has a broken bone in her foot, so she's going to be in that boot for 3 more weeks and may miss a little. Oh,
Edie Ann Mitchell. Boy, her teammates want her to score badly.
Yeah. She may miss a little bit of basketball as she heals up.
All right. Did you make her giggle? Did Jane Kimmel giggle at all?
I think she may have giggled once or twice.
Gotcha. She's a giggler, but she's no Shelby Lamb. As Starkville takes a Larkin Camp from the outside. Boy, you'd love to see a Larkin Camp or an Ediane Mitchell or somebody score right here to give us a 7-0 lead, or Yasmin Martinez for that matter. As Pillow
or anybody else that touches the ball.
Yeah. Now that I've mentioned half the roster, Avery Howard has come out of the contest, it appears, as we're going to kind of preserve her and keep her healthy for the Thursday game, either against Heritage or against Starkville. If you're enjoying the broadcast, please text us at 662-39.
But it won't be Starkville.
It won't be Starkville, Heritage, or Bio. If you're enjoying the broadcast, please text us at 662-392-5150. If you have any criticisms of Dawn, please text us at this number, 662-392-5150. Just wanted to specify.
Yeah.
Yeah, pretty good.
Romney, please don't text.
Oh, goodness. She could say a few things. As the ball goes to the outside, number 19 comes down the field as Larkin Camp hustling back. Larkin Camp, a little trip there. 19 gets around Larkin. The ball goes to 13. She's going to take a shot from the outside. It's going to be wide. She loaded up. That's probably their closest chance to scoring in this contest.
Yep. And that's going to be a goal kick with 24:41 to left. And this one, Lady Mustangs up 6-0.
Really impressive performance. 6-0 with 24 minutes left. I mean, it's a foregone conclusion that we're going to win this contest, and I will give away one of my hotels to you, Dawn, if we lose this contest. How's that sound? Going out on a limb?
I'm going to take off my headset and go give some tips to the Starkville coach real quick.
I didn't say which one, though.
Well, you said I thought I could choose. I'd like the Hampton Inn of Greenwood.
No,
actually, I want the True in Greenville.
No, we're going to give you the Roadway. Any of the above cities.
I'll take it.
Well, yeah. And the loan associated with it. Ball goes to 13. She's their best offensive threat. She surveys the field, goes to the outside to number 19. Nice play by Larkin Camp, taking it away. And there's Skylar Phillips with the ball. Launches it down the field, trying to get it over to they're trying to set up Elise Howard for a goal. Elise wants one. Here comes Elise, goes down the field. She's going to try to go ahead and go between them. Elise over to Mitchell. No, she keeps the ball to the outside.
And Avery is out of the game, isn't she?
She is.
And I would imagine she would stay out.
Yeah.
Hodo's out.
Yep.
Macy Lamb.
Yep. Many of our starters out. We have a few starters left back in. The youth movement's out there. I think they're trying to set up Elise to get that goal. Elise is we have gone a whole game without a Howard goal. I don't know if I've seen that the entire year.
Well, it's nice to spread the wealth a little bit.
It is. For those of y'all just joining us, 6-0 is the score. Addison Skeeter Weems with a hat trick. Other goals by Abby Alderman. Oh my gosh, I'm drawing a total blank.
Abby, Skeeter has 3.
Yeah. Abby
Williams,
Campbell Williams, and the final one was by here comes
Hodo.
Yeah, here comes, nice play as Elise Howard was closing in. Hodo, you're exactly right.
So everybody, please make sure to tune in on Thursday as the Lady Mustangs try to punch their ticket to a second straight state championship, actually a third straight state championship. They're the defending champs. And also tune in Friday as I assume Hank Reichley and Jonathan Mills will bring you the action as the Mustangs look to build on their dominating 22-0 football victory over Bio Academy, and they take on Starkville Academy in Starkville.
Huge game. Big updates from 411 Larry Kelly as well as D. Haynes. Follow-up, Bio Academy wins in the quarterfinals at Heritage Academy 1-0. And it's going to be Bio Academy into the state semifinals, most probably playing at Pillow Academy. As here comes Howard over the top. She sets up to the right, takes a shot. Not enough on there.
Yep, just not quite enough.
Yep. Final score, Bio Academy 1. Heritage nothing. By the way, we have Don, you'll love this. A big thank you to those responsible for making this broadcast possible. Watching from Memphis, Jan Alderman. Got an Alderman reference here. You got to love it.
All right.
Yep. Ooh, a little shove there by Elise Howard. No call.
Yeah, these refs are letting that clock run.
Yeah, they're starting to feel a little chilly out there.
You got over an hour drive here for these girls on a school night from Starkville Academy.
You know, we've been begging for Bio Academy updates the entire game.
And now they come pouring in.
Now my phone is just like texting. Yes.
Yeah, tell us who scored.
Yeah, we'd like to know. I'm going to guess it was.
And how is the goalie who was injured in the
She's
Pillow
okay.
game? She's
She's
good.
okay.
That's
Yeah,
fantastic to hear because she was a stud.
Yeah, she was. I've got the bio roster over here. Her name was. Oh, what was her name? I'm trying to remember. Wasn't Susie Page Vaughn?
No.
Was it Maggio Bishop?
Begins with a K.
Oh gosh, yeah, Kovac.
Yeah.
Gracie Kovac, number 31. She was
Basketball player and great goalie.
Yep. Yeah, she was not present for the PK shootout.
Had hurt her shoulder
Yes.
in sort of a collision.
Collision with Addison Skeeter Weems, and that is not an invitation for you to do the mosquito sounds.
I will.
No, don't do it. Don't do it. Don't
No.
do it. Don't do it. But
Well, I'm glad she is back. That's good news.
Yeah. To be the best, you want to beat the best, and Bio Academy's best is with Kovac and goal. Lee did a very admirable job in the PK shootout, but Lee is not a goalie per se. Lee is their all-star. Lee is their only senior, by the way. And now I'll tell you what, there's going to be some big shoes to fill with Lee leaving. She's the not only a soccer star, but she's also what is she? Yeah, she's the head cheerleader on the excellent cheerleading team. And whoa, is Larkin Camp just...
Larkin tripped on a blade of grass there going backwards.
She's covering her mouth up and smiling and laughing as her teammates are laughing back at her. Wish we caught that one on tape. That would have been good.
Mosquitoes are kind of coming out here.
Oh, come on, man. There you go. They actually...
Oh, they're swarming me.
Oh, there you go. It's not so funny. It is funny, but it's not so funny. Okay, that's enough. Even I'm getting tired of it.
It's not even me now.
Literally, there are a lot of mosquitoes out here. They are. I'm glad I have my members-only jacket. Have I mentioned that I have a members-only jacket on?
You know, I'm surprised it's not the Harvard jacket.
Or the Pill Academy tennis jacket. When
Yep.
you that, by the way, that was a very funny joke when you said that to me this morning. So like the only two jackets in my wardrobe until I got this members-only jacket. You know, I wore this jacket the other day, and when Russell Wilson saw me with it on, with the full zipper, as Elise Howard goes over the middle. Look at Elise with that speed. Ooh, goodness. Elise, a little shove there. Elise wants that goal. When Russell Wilson saw me the other day with that jacket on. Nope. What's going on? Your phone? Oh, yeah, your phone is actually, I can hear you. The broadcast going, yeah. Nice going, Don. You've got a...
I was listening to your interview with Mignon. I didn't realize my phone was playing.
I see. So your phone's been on for like 30 minutes?
Well, I think it just started playing.
Okay. A player went down, a little collision with Elise Howard, and it appears she's okay. All right, so we got 17:51. Man, tough to come up with material with a 6-0 dominating lead here. What can we talk about?
Yeah, I'd prefer this dead air over trailing Bio Academy for 50 minutes of playing time. Last week. So
yeah.
This is fantastic.
Dykstra going the middle. Nice pass over to Elise Howard. Elise going to the side. Takes a shot from Timbuktu. Nice stop.
A little too far out there.
Yeah.
She shot from somewhere around Valley Hill.
Hey, I said Timbuktu, and you said Valley Hill.
Well, that's a real geographical location. Oh, no. 13, we've been talking about her. Kind of a dangerous player with some obvious skills.
Accuracy is not obvious, though, as she's really wide on that shot. A little turnover there by Beckwith, but she recovered and was able to force an inadvertent shot.
We talked about the Mustangs traveling over to Starkville Friday night. Mississippi State with a huge home game against Arkansas.
Man. How about that
Saturday.
Texas A&M domination? I mean, obviously, you and I saw the Ole Miss game, but, man.
Shocking. Really? I mean, to put up 40-some-odd points on a team that pays their coach $10 million a year and maybe their players even more. Legally, NIL error. I'm not saying,
Elise Howard.
Although Jimbo
Elise
denies that they pay him anything.
Yeah.
But I love to see it. And but Arkansas, maybe without the services of their fantastic quarterback, KJ Jeffries, who's just from up the road in North Panola.
Yep. That's right. This reminds me a lot where Ole Miss and State are right now. It reminds me a lot of, was it 2014 at one point where Ole Miss was Ole Miss was number 4 in the nation. State was number 1. Do you remember that? Was that 2014? Was that when it was?
Many of those victories have been vacated by Ole Miss now, but yes, I remember. They can't wipe them from my memory, though, Suresh.
Yes. Just like you can't wipe a lot of those losses out.
By the way, I hear Dak Prescott may make a return.
That's good.
I thought he was out for the year for the Cowboys, but he's going to be back.
Not a moment too soon because that backup's like undefeated. Have you noticed that?
Who is it? Not Bridgewater.
Cooper Rush. Look at Benuzowicz with the Dallas Cowboy expertise. Ball goes over to Elise Howard. Elise she's trying to score a nice play to the inside. She's going to take a shot, and she cannot get it to spin around.
Couldn't turn that body to get that shot in.
Does Elise Howard want to score?
I think she does. I'm starting to sense it.
She gets that ball. Forget about the pass. I'm going to score a goal for Matt Howard, my daddy.
And she's got the ball skills really to dribble that in a little bit closer. I think she's settling for those outside shots. So.
Might be pressing a lot, but Larkin Camp apologizes as she kicks the ball out. He gets the A+ for the apology there. Throw in by Starkville. Well, we scored a 6th goal about 25 minutes ago, and we haven't scored since. We've come close, but no cigars. A number of our backups are in the contest now. Here comes 13 with some good ball handling skills. Going down. Look at Wilkie chasing her down. Look at Wilkie. Look at Wilkie with a shove. Oh, Wilkie takes it away. Man, what grade is she in? Oh, my goodness gracious. It's a special group. As the ball goes through, and there comes Hodo. She can handle that baby. Ooh, kind of
snatched it up right before it came out of the box.
Nice move by Hodo. The ball goes over. Boy, when you see Wilkie and I've said it 3 times here already, but the youth is served. Oh, ball goes between a couple of people's legs. Youth is served well here at Pill Academy as the future looks bright. As we keep on reloading.
It does indeed. So if you're joining us late, Pillow is up 6-0 against Starkville Academy with under 14 minutes left to go in this game. Bio Academy has defeated Heritage 1-0. And so it's looking like Pillow will face Bio for a chance for one of those teams to punch their ticket to the state championship. And that game will be played here Thursday at Chasimore Field on the campus of Pillow Academy at, I assume, 6 o'clock.
Yeah, well, we don't know. We'll have to see. There might be some conflicts with junior high football at home, so they may want to schedule it earlier so we can get big crowds to watch football and soccer. We'll see. As Weems is back in the contest. Where'd she come from? She might be trying to set up Elise Howard for a goal. Nice play. Here comes Elise. Elise to the middle. Elise goes through a player. She's going to go and set up. Goes through another setup. She just ain't going to pass the ball. Elise takes it away. Elise goes around one play. Oh, she passes it to Yasmin. Couldn't quite get there. So we'll see what time that game's going to be, but it's going to be electric. It's going to be our final broadcast of the year as we don't get to cover the MAIS takes care
That's
of the
right. You and I did do the 2018 state championship game, but now they've gotten greedy, and MAIS hires the J.A. Raider Network and their $800,000 budget instead of our $15 budget. To cover those games.
Well, Brian Eubanks might have the equipment, but he doesn't have the broadcast. That's right. Let me tell you. We know that.
He does not have a mosquito sound effect.
Yes.
I guarantee you that.
I guarantee you. Oh, UB doesn't have what we have.
Speaking of which.
There you go. That's what I'm talking about. Look at Lisa. Look at Skeeter Weems taking a shot to the outside. You almost had that time perfectly.
I know it.
You pull it on, Skeeter goes around 3 players. That would have been the first time you've ever played the Skeeter sound before the goal. It's usually after the goal, and you're continually playing it. It will not stop. Yeah. So,
if we were truly organized and professionals, we would have a sound effect for every single player, plus Mary Claire Brock.
I have some suggestions on the Mary Claire Brock. We won't go there.
I'm thinking you need to hold them to yourself.
Ball goes to Elise Howard. She takes a shot. Well, Elise is going to shoot.
I mean, she is determined.
Yep.
Would you love that tenacity?
Beckwith to Wilkie. Wilkie takes a shot.
Sky ball.
Goes, almost scores. Almost went over the goalie, but it goes through as Dykstra House was right there to try to follow it up. All right. You know what we're going to do here? It is a comfortable 6-0 lead here. We have about 10.5 minutes left. We are pretty destined to go to that state championship game. We have called Coach Mary Claire Brock up to the booth. Man, I'm telling you, you should go ahead and interview her. You want to go ahead and do it? Let's go ahead. Go ahead.
I'm not.
Okay, well, Don Brock, the shy man, refuses to go ahead and interview her. We're going to keep the camera on the action. But we're joined in the booth. This might be a first here during the middle of a game, but it's a very comfortable 6-0 lead here, and we're joined in the booth by the soon-to-be coach of the semifinal Pill Academy Lady Mustangs, Mary Claire Brock. Mary Claire, welcome to the booth.
Yeah. Hey.
Okay, he's got mosquito.
I can't.
Sorry about that. Oh, God. Hey, she's got the ball, by the way. Got Skeeter coming in here.
Ball.
Takes a shot from the outside.
She's got to be more patient.
That's right.
One more.
Yep.
One more touch.
Yeah.
So does anybody know who we're playing?
We are playing Bio Academy. Are you familiar with them?
No. I have no idea who that is.
Yes. Well,
I'm kidding.
Absolutely.
I'm kidding. They're a great team.
They really are.
Looking forward to it again, though.
Yeah. Before we talk about that, let's
Yeah.
talk about this performance tonight. What do you think of this performance? We came out with
we came out quick. We've made a lot of great passes. We've connected tonight better than we did the other night. I think we played so frantic-y the other night that we couldn't connect our passes, and we needed one more touch or one more pass on the ball the other night to finish. We just couldn't finish the other night.
Right.
And it's really hard to finish on a team when they're playing 9 in the box. Playing defensively, you've got to shoot from the outside, and we just didn't finish the other night.
Yep.
We didn't make good choices. Somebody just handballed
speaking of hand finish, that might be a handball in the box. Is it a handball in the box, or is it going to be in the corner? Let's see what the call is here. I think it's in the box. Is Coach Harris going to – is it going to be a corner kick, or what do we have here? It's a PK. It's a PK. Do you want to know – do you want to call out who you want to take the PK?
Elise, take it!
You know what? I heard you say Elise take it. Elise wasn't even looking. There was nobody else that was going to take it besides
Do you
Elise.
know how many times – she has PTSD from the other night from missing her shot.
Oh, bless her heart.
So we're going to take them every day until we get rid of that.
Well, here's a chance for her to avenge the missed kick, and she played a great game. She might have missed the PK, but the revenge of Elise Howard here as we're getting ready to hopefully take a 7-0 lead. What do you call it? Top right, or top left, bottom right, bottom left? What do you call it?
I think she's going to hit left.
Left. Let's see what she is. The whistle. Elise Howard, the kick. She shoots and she scores, and look at this coach.
Look.
She knew what to expect.
Hit a corner. This is the easiest shot to take.
That's right. And Elise Howard gets that monkey off her back. She says, okay, I missed it last time, but I made it this time. Great to see Elise score that goal and give us a 7-0 lead. So looks like we have massive substitutions as Elise comes out. Congratulations, Elise. Boy, she was begging to get back in. She wanted to get that goal going. So great.
We're really rested tonight. We've made a lot of subs, and so that was kind of our game plan. If we got ahead, we're going to sub in, sub out. Everybody's going to be
Have you played
ready.
the whole team?
I played the whole team.
The whole team. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 on the bench and 11 on the field. So we have 22 players. The entire team getting action today.
Yeah.
Hopefully they'll be well rested.
Here comes Skeeter.
Okay, here comes Skeeter right here, Don. Get the Skeeter. She turns the ball up. Oh, it looks like it's going to be followed up. And almost a goal by number 2, Campbell Williams, who had a great shot earlier, by the way. Hey, look, Campbell had a great shot, but what about Abby Alderman's shot?
Beautiful finish. Abby's got a great foot, great leg on her, and she puts her body on somebody. I mean, she's a really good physical player for us.
Absolutely. Mary Claire, we're playing the Starkville team, and we dominated them in the regular season. It reminds me of about 3 years ago. You'll remember that 2019 contest where we came as heavy favorites into the quarterfinals.
Don't get me started.
It was Coach Amy Coleman's last game as head coach, and
Absolutely.
it was your final game as assistant coach, and who will never forget that 1-0 loss.
That was, that was pretty bad.
But I remember when you first got the position, you said you're dedicated to, I forgot the line was basically, we are not going to be anybody's Cinderella story. Is that what you said?
Yes, we're going to learn how to finish and come from behind. That's our big deal this year, and everybody asks, what have you changed and what have you talked about? And really what I've talked about all year is we've got to learn to have adversity. Like, we've got to come from behind. We don't know how to come from behind very well. And so I think the other night, finishing against Bio, we were tough. We were mentally tougher than the other team.
It was
the other
huge.
Night.
It was huge. scored a goal with about a minute left in the contest to tie it up, and then to go ahead and win it in the PK shootout was spectacular. Look, they have a goalie over there at Bio Academy, Kovac, I believe. Kovac,
she's a great goalie.
phenomenal. She's not a senior this year. Do you know their only senior is Lee?
Yes.
They anchor their defense, so they're going to be great. But you look at our youth movement. Oh my goodness,
we're very young.
Absolutely,
really young. When you're starting 7th and 8th graders, some games, you know.
Yeah.
You look forward to the future.
Yeah. So looks like Weems is trying to get that 4th goal possibly. Let's see what she does there. Nice pass.
Pass off to Abby.
Oh, it's going to be stopped. It's going to be followed up. Oh, just missed. Give me a shot. Oh, how did she miss that one? She's going to regret that one. That was Abby Alderman trying to get that 2nd goal.
Did y'all happen to catch Larkin falling on the?
We did not, but I talked about it.
She did it twice.
Yeah, we talked about it. We saw her make eye contact with you, and she covered her face, and we talked about that on the air, and it was great. But so yeah, speaking about Bio, we expect a huge crowd. Do we know what time that game's going to be?
No, Coach Mr. Donahoe and I were talking, and there's a junior high football game playing at 7, so I'm thinking the game time is going to be 5. I think that might be our decision is 5.
That's great. So fans will be able to watch both junior high football and the epic playoff game. Oh, nice play by Wilkie, one of the youth movement there as she gets ready to come in here. You know what would be a lot of fun right now? I'm going to do something really quickly. I'm going to get Don Brock over here to go ahead and join us for a second here as Elise Howard just walks up to the booth here. But we're going to get Don to talk to you for a couple of minutes. Don, go ahead and talk to your sister-in-law.
You didn't want to, did you?
Hello, Mary Claire.
Hey.
Congratulations on this win.
Thanks.
I know this is what you prepared for and aren't surprised. Maybe by the outcome, sort of lopsided, 7-0.
Yeah. We've been so relaxed ever since that Bio game. We've kind of took the edge off and get us ready for playoffs. So I think we are mentally and physically prepared.
And Bio really had a defensive win tonight over at Heritage, 1-0.
Yeah.
And that just speaks volumes to their defensive efforts. They held us to 1 goal, obviously.
Absolutely. Heritage has a lot of speed. This is probably one of the greatest Heritage teams I've seen in the years. A lot of speed on the wings. He's got a great team. He's coached them up pretty well.
Do you know who is playing in the South? Who the St. Joe, Madison St. Joe, I assume, Lamar maybe, East Rankin.
I really haven't looked into it. I'm pretty sure that Lamar and St. Joe are top 2.
Yeah, from everything I hear, really the class of 5A is in the North.
Yes.
And basically, Pillow and Bio, it's a shame they can't play for a state championship because they may be 2 of the best teams in the state.
I'm okay with semifinals.
That'll work. That'll work. But just a great victory. Jane Kimmel was up here earlier, and I told her to really talk it up to the students to come out like they did last
week. Yeah, we play
week.
really well with fans.
Oh,
we need a crowd. We like a crowd. So please come out Thursday.
Yes. And so I'll talk to Andrew and the football shot. Who was that, Macy? No. Skeeter. She wanted me to play the sound effect again. She's going for, what do you call 4 goals? Is that a turkey? In 3, a hat trick? Mm-hmm. Does 4 have a name?
I don't know.
Okay, well, thanks for playing along anyway.
Well, I know what 3 means. 4 is quad.
Quad. What's a turkey is like in bowling. I think that's when you have.
I've done that in bowling. I'm a pretty good bowler.
4 strikes in a row or 3 strikes in a row.
I wish we had a bowling alley. Right, Mr. Banu?
Well, y'all have a nice big house, Mary Claire. Y'all could probably build.
We probably could put it in the backyard.
You've got a tennis court and a pool. Could be a country club. I'm sorry. Mary Claire's trying to get a raise. I shouldn't be talking about the niceties of her homestead there. We do have Elise who has come up here somewhat uninvited. I think she wants to talk about her goal that she just scored.
Is that what you want to talk about?
Yes, ma'am, I do.
All right.
I feel like we're playing musical chairs here as The B team, the Brocs, leave the booth, and I'm joined in the booth by the one and only Elise Howard. Elise, you are going to be so much better than Mary Claire Brock when it comes to announcing, aren't you?
Yes, sir.
Good. Elise, spectacular PK. I know you wanted to get that PK because you took it kind of hard missing that PK.
Yeah, I did.
What happened on the PK against Bio? What happened there?
I don't know. I was just nervous because I had to go first, and then I just.
You hit the crossbar, didn't you?
Yeah, I did.
Well, that's okay. Well, hey, look, you might have missed that. You might not have scored on that PK, but let me ask you this: and Avery scored on a PK, but how many game-winning goals in a state championship game has Avery Howard ever hit?
0.
And how many have you hit?
1.
That's what I'm talking about. Who's the best Howard girl out there, by the way?
Me.
That's you. Okay. Who's the most modest Howard girl? Is that you too?
It is.
That's awesome. Congratulations. We just won that game 7-0, and I know you got to go out there and shake hands real quickly. What do you have to say? I mean, we have a lot of Bio people that are watching the game and all. I know you're excited about Bio and you respect them. What do you think about that contest?
I think it'll be good. I think we got this.
You got this? All right. You heard it here first. Thank you, Elise. Thanks for joining us here. Great goal. Man, we had like 10 broadcasters in this broadcast. That was pretty awesome. That was pretty awesome. She just declared that she's the best Howard girl of the bunch.
I heard it.
Yeah.
I know it. She didn't want you talking about her miss shot in the shootout,
and I did.
B, she certainly doesn't want to be talking about her sister.
Yeah.
So
well, I did both of those, and C, and I didn't talk about this was her father at the buffet line. I didn't talk about Matt Howard. Whatever. Anyways, hey, congratulations, Pill Academy, 7-0 with a dominating victory over Starkville Academy. Offensively, 3 goals by Addis the Skeeter Weems, a goal by a PK by Elise Howard, a goal by Hodo, and a goal by Campbell Williams, and a goal by Abby Alderman. And I kept up with all that. All 7 young ladies are involved with Pill Academy basketball as well. So we've got some great athletes.
And all of them were impressive goals. I say Abby Alderman's may have been the most impressive.
Yes, I agree with you. I agree
because she kind of made her own shot with the sidestep, etc.
Yeah. So unofficially, I think we've got a game at 5 o'clock on, as Jane Kimmel signals here. She's not shy of the camera.
She is not. She wants to be on the camera. She wants to show off the biceps.
Oh, look at the biceps there. Man, looks like mine, man. Those they're a lot bigger.
Looks
than mine.
like your calf muscles.
I didn't know I had any. So it'll be Pill Academy versus Bio. Don, we joke over the years. We used to have a huge arch rival from 2015 to 2017. Our arch rival was Lamar, and we faced them in the playoffs 3 straight years and lost to them 3 straight years in the state championship game. Then our big rival became Hartfield, and over a 3-year period, we split 1-1 in state championship games. It seems like last year and this year, our big rivals become Bio Academy. And here they are coming to town. They beat us once. We beat them once. It's and this one's where it all counts. But that victory we had last week gave us the home field, which was huge. But that Bio Academy team is loaded. I mean, what are your thoughts on that game?
They are. And soundly defensively, obviously, the proof is in the pudding. We couldn't score a goal until the last 2 minutes of the game to tie it up, and then fortunately kept it no score in 2. Was it 2 5-minute or 2 10-minute?
10 minutes.
Good Lord, that
10
was
minutes.
a long game.
3 hours.
And so obviously they're very talented defensively. I think where we may have the edge is a little more offensive firepower, and we have to take advantage of that. They seem like a team, if you score a crooked number on them, to use a baseball term, 2 or more goals, you really tilt the scales to your favor.
To get 2 goals on Kovac's not going to be easy.
And not at all. Not at all. She's very talented.
We have yet to do that this year. We scored 1 goal at Bio with about 5 minutes left in the contest, and we scored 1 goal with like a minute or 2 left at Pillow, and then, of course, we scored in the PKs, and she wasn't there. She's only allowed 2 goals all year against us, so it's a great goalie there, but we got our own great goalie in Hodo. It's going to be maybe the 2 best.
A shutout tonight for our own goalie.
Yeah.
So let's keep it rolling. Come out to Chazzy Moore Field Thursday. Stay tuned to Pillow Twitter and Facebook and email. I'm sure the time will be announced. It may be an earlier game because of football.
Real final point here. We love people watching us on live stream, but, man, when we play bio, we want them to, maybe
Yeah.
tune in, but they got to show up over here. Man, Cleveland represents when they come over here.
Yeah,
they really
had
do.
a massive crowd last week.
Yeah, it was, and they had this huge student section that was migrating back and forth during
A
the PK
large
shootout.
group of refugees.
We call them refugees because they didn't know where to go because we had to place them somewhere because it was just such a huge, incredible group of students there. So they're going to show up again. They want to win this contest as much as we do, so it'll be an interesting contest next Thursday. So we assume 5 o'clock.
Not next Thursday.
Oh, sorry. I was going to go ahead and get everybody to miss the game.
2 days. 2 days.
It's 2 days from now. Goodness gracious. Hey, I got to go.
Okay. He was talking.
Nice way to go. Final word from Don Brock.
Show up, show out, be loud Thursday. This might really be the what's the term I'm looking for? The unofficial state championship.
Yep.
This is it. So students, fans, please show up.
Yep. Let's go Mustangs.